Hi guys, I'm RiggyRob and welcome back to my RiggyRob RPG Ramble. Let's play The Witcher 3 as a blind playthrough. So for those that missed it last time, we managed to finish off another portion of the Crones of Crookback Bog, and we found a returning character from the previous games, Letho of Gullet as well. But we pretty quickly found out that we were very over-leveled for what we were doing at the time, and we actually even skipped finding Tamara for the Bloody Baron. And the Bloody Baron is actually even waiting for us at Downrun right now. But before we do that, I think it's time for us to have a bit of a more chilled out stream, a bit more, relaxed, and something that goes into side quests. Because I've got a lot of these. Lots of treasure hunts, lots of Witcher contracts to do. So yeah, we're going to be doing side quests mostly for today. And then once we've got the majority of these done, because I won't be able to get like level 33 at all. So then after that's done, we'll be able to go back to main quests for the Pyres of Novigrad, visiting Triss in her house. So, first things first, we're going to go with the lowest level quests first. I have turned on enemy scaling, so the enemies should be, roughly a challenge, depending on how it goes, but yes. So, Queen Zuleika's treasure. Geralt was, at his core, a curious individual. Thus, when he found a letter on the coast of Velen, he sat down to study it right away. No, not quite. But let's have a look at our inventory. And we're going to skip on over to quest items. Now, the problem is that I don't think these letters were designated specifically as unique quests. I mean, we've got water damage letter here, smuggler's notes, pirate's notes. I mean, I'm hoping it's one of these. Let's have a look. In the name of His Majesty Radovid V, King of Redania, the bearer of this present document is entitled to the rights of unfettered passage across the blockades or across the Pontar River. So that's actually what the Bloody Baron gave us. Okay. Water damage letter. Molka, I know you don't smuggle no more, that you've set aside plenty of coin and ain't interested in the risk. Just want to enjoy time with your wife and kiddies. But I gotta ask you for a favour. We're gonna move on one more load, and that's the last, I promise. It's a simple job, couple of chests, risks minimal, and the rewards substantial. Please do it, if not for the gold, then at least for old time's sake. Bert. Now, did that update a quest for me? Sunken treasure. Alright, we'll do sunken treasure first, because I think that was also level 4. So, sunken treasure. I can't remember where I found it. Ah, okay. So, we should probably warp on over to Hangman's Alley. So let's do that. To Hangman's Alley. I think also Geralt does have the ability to make potions that increase how long you can breathe underwater for, but in all honesty, Geralt can breathe underwater for a very long time. So I'm not sure it's even worth doing that. Also, I would like to point out something I saw in the loading screen while loading this game up was a tip that says witches, like sorceresses, are infertile. And that suddenly makes the whole adopted Ciri daughter thing a lot more interesting, because obviously Geralt can't have children of his own. So now it's like, oh, okay, well now there's like a father-daughter bond thing that there's another level to it that I didn't quite realize it myself. So yeah, level 10 drowners. How does underwater combat work? I'm going to assume it doesn't. Is that right? Yeah, it doesn't seem like Geralt can actually even do anything. So let's just loot all this. And is that everything? Yeah, okay, cool. At least it was a fairly quick quest, but Yeah, no underwater combat for Geralt. I suppose the drowners could try and follow me back to land, but they seem to be happy where they are, to be honest. Alrighty, so that was a very quick quest to get done. I don't even know what I picked up. I'm sure I'll find out later. So, let's go to inventory once more. Another quest item. So, let's see. Adalbert Kermit. First map. That's for Witcher gear. Let's try Smuggler's Notes here. This one. Those were the days. You'd smuggle a few bottles of hooch into Oxenfurt, then loiter about the dormitories selling it to students. That sounds like nothing's changed, eh? You'd come away with a hefty sack of coin and they'd have their spirits fortified for study. Then along came Radovid, who shut down the university, chased the students away, and positioned ballista on the riverbank to sink everything floating up or down the Pontar, swans included. But there's not been a dark cloud yet that didn't have a silver lining. Yesterday I saw our brave soldiers sink a merchant vessel. Went straight to the bottom it did, along with its whole crew and its cargo. A shame about the men really, but it would just be as big a shame to let all those goods go to waste. So me and Martin will fish them out, dry them off and sell them, and maybe at last I'll have something to put in my pot. A costly mistake. Again, not for Queen Zuleika, so... Alright, well, let's have a look, see where it is. Oh, it's not actually that far away. Cool. Alright, well then, I guess we'll just sprint across. I think there is something kind of endearing about Geralt being a hobbyist treasure hunter. Like, you can imagine him being one of those dudes that has a metal detector combing the beach. Although, this is obviously the fancy version of that. And then, most of the stuff he's actually going to find is not going to be all that useful to him because I'm level 10, and if these quests were supposed to be done at my appropriate level range, then it's probably going to be weaker than what I've already got. So hopefully, it's not armor or weapons, it's more likely to be, I don't know, runestones or maybe even diagrams, because that might be useful if they upgrade it more than what the level of cap is. So, let's dive down. Alright, so, is that the chest? Might be, might be. Erendite. Interesting, okay. A relic. Trapper's trousers, silver tin. Alright. Erendite is a relic. Excuse me, drowners. I do not need to bother you. Yeah, I can't imagine what underwater combat would actually look like for Geralt. I mean, Igni's obviously not going to work. Axii probably could. Erden probably could as well if it's telekinetic blast. But yeah, not really a space to swing a sword or anything like that. Sure, blood loss. Alrighty, so that was another one. So let's actually have a look at what we picked up. There's a relic. Alright, so not food and drink. No, probably not there. So Erendite, silver sword. It is actually stronger than what I've got. Required level 6. Has +6 intensity to Quen, Erden, and bonus experience from monsters. Interesting. So 146 to 178, and I'm currently using 66 to... oh no, hang on, is it a silver sword? Yeah, it's a silver sword. 1646, 178. It's better. There is just no question. Alright, I'm going to stick that on. Thank you. Well, how about that? It was better. That'll show me. Okay. Next treasure. Next treasure. I guess rather than worrying about Kermit the Frog's map, we'll go to... let's see. Pirate's Notes? Pirate's Notes. Yesterday we found a silver basin and a ruby brooch on the bottom. It means Queen Zuleika... there we go. Queen Zuleika's treasure really is somewhere around here. Maybe in the hold of one of the wrecked ships off the west coast. But we can't check them at the moment. Waves are too high. We'll have to wait till the sea's calm. We're pitching camp. Alright, so should be just behind me, right? Let's have a look, see? No. Oh, okay. Oh, no, that's Skellige. Wait, what? Hmm. I guess I didn't actually track it. There we go. Yes, just behind me. Okay, fair enough. Makes sense that all the sunken treasures where all the ships have been sunk. So, let's go back again, I guess. Yeah, I mean, being able to find armor and weapons that is actually useful for me, it makes this a good thing to do. I'm not gonna lie, if treasure hunting is just about finding, like, treasure chests and then being able to use the armor as you need to, then I might save this for off-stream time, but I don't know. I think finding good armor and weapons is useful enough. Loot. Tier Toker blade. Okay, so another blade, another relic. Also, I imagine that because it's colored orange, it has a higher rarity than the other stuff that I've been using. So, alright, well, don't mind me, drowners. Don't mind me. Alright, so... Tier Toker blade. It's a steel sword. 7694. 50% critical hit damage bonus. Yes, I'm going to stick that on right now. Yeah, that's just... Oh, actually, 75% critical hit with 5% chance to poison, axis sign intensity. And then this... has more chance to do bleeding. And has an increase to the chance itself as well as the bonus damage. So in that case... yeah, I think that's worth it. It also does more damage overall. Okay, cool, cool. This is working out pretty well. Alright, let's have a look at some more treasure. Let's see, which one should we go for? Kermit, religion and life. A letter. What's a letter? Juna, of course you can stay with us. What kind of question is that? Come, bring the whole family. War hasn't struck here yet. We've got plenty of food. My belly's even grown a bit in recent weeks. So if you take a bit of beer and bacon out of my mouth, you'll actually be doing me a favour. We're already preparing a bed for you. You'll stay in the attic. It's comfortable there, as long as you don't forget to duck when you go upstairs. Happy trails, Juna. See you soon. Matsk. Okay. Oh, did that? Not actually... yeah, you've already read this. See, I thought it would grey out once you've read it. Tough luck. Ah. Can't actually track that. Oh, it's done. Okie dokie. Next one. We have... let's try religion and life. And should we thus submit our life to religion, or should we interpret religion so that it serves our lives instead? There are as many schools as there are philosophers, as many stories as there are human beings, and let us not forget elven beings, nor dwarven, halfling, gnomish ones, nor any other such sapient creature familiar with the quandaries of the soul. I, for my part, having survived now more than 120 years, wow. Vodka and radishes work wonders, lend no credence to anyone who claims differently. Yeah, like, it reminds me of those 100-year-old smokers that say, yep, I have a pack a day. Let's see. Can swear with all certainty that there is no way to reconcile everyone at once, and what pleases one will provoke whinging and sulking in another, and will undoubtedly cause a third to reach for his knife if it dares depart from its known narrow world by so much as a hair. What then are we to do? How should we live? Why, as we like, as our soul urges, disregarding all the brayings of philosophers and ethicists, those contained in this tome included. Disregard them as we would fairy tales or old wives' legends. Did that update anything? No. Okay. Alright. Let's get Kermit the Frog's map. Adalbert Kermith's first map. Follow the clues on the map to find some Witcher gear. While conducting studies under the guidance of Professor Slavko Atomstein, I happened across 4 places where carved engravings portraying the sign of the Cat School of Witches could be found. All these pictograms are identical to that which we discovered in the caverns beneath the Temple Isle in Novigrad. I have marked them on this map. Adalbert Kermith, adjunct in natural history at the Oxenfurt Academy. Okay. Ooh. So I already found the armor and the boots. I just need to... Oh, hello, Noonray. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna figure out where I need to go. So, let's see. Ooh, that is very far away. Part 1? Where's this one? Ah, right. That... I might leave that one for a bit, because that is actually going a lot further away than I thought it would. Yeah. And there, you know, you can probably tell there's still lots of undiscovered locations that I haven't done as of yet. So I might leave that to be... Also, there's a quest there that I haven't picked up yet. Right, so let's leave that one for the time being, I think. Yeah, level 23. Find all the diagrams. Fortune... Ah, yes. Let's do this one. Geralt came across evidence of the legendary Witcher George's equally legendary equipment. Having heard many tales of the skier's extraordinary traits, Geralt decided to investigate. So now that we've set the Griffin School one on. Griffin School... Wow. All the way up there. Where's the other one? Or is that the only... Ah, I think that might be the only marker. No, it says this too. So where's the other one? All the way across here. Very remote places. And I clearly don't have anywhere nearby to even try investigate that. Okay. Well, maybe scavenger hunts will come in later on. So that's most of the treasure hunt stuff we've done. Let's have a look at some contracts then, shall we? So, let's start from the bottom up. Contract Shrieker. Talk to the contract issuer. Not only did the people of Crow's Perch live in constant fear of the Baron's mad impulses and the greed of his band of toughs, but they also had to deal with a vicious monster. They had given into this beast a lovely, full of wholesome folk character name, Shrieker. It had tormented them so terribly that they had decided to pay for a witcher to eradicate it? Okay. Geralt, who was far from deaf to the concerns of simple folk and also was forever in need of more coin, decided to take the contract on this mysterious beast. This seems a bit more simple to do. Yeah, so back to Crow's Perch, I think. Alright, well, let's head that way. Can I not put a custom marker on? There we go. Don't mind me, Noonwraith. I'm just gonna go for a little bit of a swim. Funnily enough, I didn't think the Noonwraiths were actually that high level above me. I thought they were around my own level, like level 11, level 12, but level 15 is a couple of levels above. So I'm gonna, yeah, just ignore them for the time being. Really, I don't think there'll be any reason for me to come back here now that I think about it, because I've already done the Sunken Treasure. So unless I wanted to grind Noonwraith potion or decoction ingredients, well, I guess we'll see. There's probably something even further out behind me in the sea that I've not yet discovered. So we'll just make our way to the crossroads. Fast travel marker. And to the Crow's Perch. There we go. Alright, let's see. So if we're talking to the contract issuer, then that will probably mean talking to a peasant, and we'll have a cutscene, I would imagine. Maybe they'll tell us what the Shrieker actually is. It's always a bit of a weird situation, because sometimes people are like, oh, there's a monster. What is it? I don't know. Hello?
Greetings.
Yeah?
So I'm here about the contract for the Shrieker.
Heard you have a problem. The monster you call a Shrieker.
Aye. Prowls about, it does. Snatches cows and goats mostly, but it won't scorn a man if it runs into one. Borzoi, huntsman under the old lord, well, he said enough's enough. Claimed he'd put a stop to it, drive the beast away.
And then he ended up dead.
Took a hatchet. Laid an ambush for the Shrieker beyond the moat, where the fields start. It's where we found him. Guts stretched o'er the crown of a tree like gossamer. Took half a day to collect the parts. Put him in a grave.
Wow, that seems kind of like a waste. Ooh, I can do some negotiating. Rewards too small. Yeah, why not?
I know times are tough, but I'll need you to cough up a bit more coin.
So the base rate is 235. So halfway is kind of 280-ish. Yeah, I'm not gonna push my luck too much. I'm gonna go for 265, I think.
I suppose I can add that. You are risking your neck for us.
I'll take the job.
High time a professional took a look at this shrieker. Anyone around here know more about the beast?
Borzoi's son Simcoe does. Saw the aura with his own eyes. But you might find the lad hard to chat with. Still mourns his father, methinks.
Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be able
Where'll I
to
find
charm
him?
him with Axie.
At me homestead. I took the tyke in when he lost his dad. The mother passed long ago.
Alrighty. Talk to the person who witnessed the Shrieker's attack. Yes, young boy, I'm going to make you relive your worst nightmare. In fairness, it's to help everyone else in the village. So, whoa, hang on, where is he? In his homestead, he said. Oh, it's outside the city. Okay. Alright, is there a way to... Ah! Isn't that nice? A little side entrance to get out. And yet still be blocked by fence here. Nope, can't jump over the... Nope, there we go. That's what I wanted. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised about that, because the Baron did sort of lead us down a side path to deal with his problem. So, yeah. Wait, hang on. Oh, this is the investigation. Right, okay, well... Dead dog?
Muzzle's caked in blood. Didn't give up without a fight.
Oh, good dog. Alright, let's see. Anything else? Ooh, big claw marks. Alright, let's try going back, actually. That's really not far from... Yeah, oh, there it is. That's really not far from the city, now that I think about it. Alright, let's go back that way. Might have to just follow along the water's edge. But yeah, this is the part of the game that I really appreciate from a uniqueness standpoint. Being able to talk with people, being able to figure out exactly what's going on. It's a lot more, it's a lot different rather than just going, right, go here, do this, go here, do that. You kind of build a connection with the village people and the peasants and so on. But other than the bandits being murdered in the inn, I don't think there's been any real consequences of building up a relationship with the other people. But maybe that'll change as the game goes on. I don't know. So, little boy, little boy. Where is little boy? Little boy is... So, forward and right. Forward and right. Literally behind him. Well, hello Simcoe. You got a weird
Can we
icon
talk?
next to your name.
Let me be.
Calm down, I just wanna...
Go, I said.
I want to avenge your father.
I want to avenge your father, but to do that I gotta know what killed him.
Shrieker killed him. Don't you know?
Yeah, boy, is a
Name
shrieker.
doesn't mean much to me. Describe the beast. Tell me what it looked like.
Something like a rooster. But huge. With a lizard's tail.
That's a basilisk then.
I heard Ruffler barking in the woods. Ran to see what you were on about. There were Dad, in the bushes. A hole through his belly. And he were moaning, screaming. I wanted to help, but how could I? How?
Shh. Yeah, see, Axie, you can calm him down.
Shush now, calm.
Calm.
Take care, kid.
Put his mind at rest a little bit. Yeah, so I thought Ciri dealt with the basilisk when the Bloody Baron was doing the flashback story. So is there more than one? Because it didn't seem like it was, oh, it's a royal basilisk, so it's not a unique monster. Yeah, that's a... Maybe they're spreading. But, there we go. Alright. So, the dog we found must be Ruffler's. And we've got some claw marks we can investigate. So, let's see.
Tracks are irregular here. Monster must have started staggering. Was wounded most
Excuse
likely.
me? So, the basilisk was wounded. Okay.
Blood. Monster blood.
Follow the bloody trail using your Witcher senses. Okay, so further along the coastline. I wonder if there will ever be a situation where you follow a track of monster blood or prints or whatever, and the monster is actually just dead by the time you get there. Also, the tip for having Witcher senses marked on the minimap has helped out quite a bit, because I can notice the red markers. So. Bestiary entry added. Okay, let's have a look at that bestiary entry. Let's see. Draconids? Shrieker. Oh, it's not a basilisk, it's a cockatrice. Yeah, that makes more sense. What was it called? Oh, hang on. Okay. Let's just read this, actually. So, had myself 8 heifers, 5 of them milchers, then this cockatrice sprung up nearby, and now all I got left is dried patties in an empty field. Jethro, peasant from Pindor. Foolish superstitions claim cockatrices, like basilisks, can get killed with their gaze alone. That is utter nonsense, however, a cockatrice's gaze being no more dangerous than that of an angry goose. One should instead watch out for its sharp beak and long tail, which it can whip to murderous effect. So it's weak to grape shot, draconid oil, and ard. Okay. So the Shrieker must be another version of that. The monster tormenting the residents of Crow Perch turned out to be a particularly nasty cockatrice. Geralt was not surprised that the Baron's men had been unable to stop it. They could not possibly withstand the surgical precision of its strikes, which slice open arteries and provoke an outpouring of blood only the Swallow Potion could hope to stop. Neither did they know to force it to the ground with a crossbow, bomb, or a sign, then evade its charge by rolling under the monster's outstretched wing. So, use Ard, roll under it, then attack. Seems sensible. Although, if it's in a cave, it's not going to be flying, is it? Well, either way, we've got Ard on. So, let's go forward. Yeah, I think
sounds coming from above.
Oh, it's from... Oh, the cave is actually quite tall. Alright, well. I'll take those florins. So, I guess I have to actually go and get it. Hang on, so that's the way I came in, so... Glowing rock wall? Huh. Alright, well. Not
about to leave. Bomb should smoke it out, though.
Alright. So, drive the monster out of its lair with a salmon, grape shot, or dancing star bomb. Oh, keep looting all these skeleton corpses. Okay. So the question is then, you must be able to free aim grape shot and dancing star, right? Okay, so in that case, I probably need to make a bomb. Calcium equum. Okay. I don't have grape shot. I don't have dancing star. Let's see. No, it just doesn't seem like I can set it. Weird. I thought I had some. Let's see. Bombs. Oh, I do. Weird. Don't know why it just didn't, like, select this for me. Anyway, so let's see. Dancing Star, Fire Explosion, Salmon. Let's do Salmon. Now's the fun part where I have to try and remember how I use bombs. You know what? I am just gonna go back to the glossary, tutorial. Let's see, bombs. It's been a while. Bombs. So, to throw a bomb, press R1. You can also aim prior to throwing to increase your accuracy. Hold R1, then aim, then release. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to get that bomb. I'm going to set cat on. Aim. That is not... That was not aiming. Hang on. Is it R1 or is it L1? That definitely says R1. Aim prior to throwing to increase your accuracy. Right, well, unless you actually do have to set it underneath, but that doesn't seem like it'd be likely. Let's try that again, from a bit further away. There, why did that not work the first time?
It's not
there
here.
We go.
Must have fled through another exit. Gotta nab it before it gets away.
Chase down the monster.
There it is. Won't get away this time.
Ooh, excuse me. There you are. Chase it down, chase it down. Oh, I think this was a bad choice to try and go through the swamp. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. For all I know, not being able to chase it down quickly enough leads to people dying. Okay, here we go. Alright. Inventory on. Let's see. I've got the crossbow. I'll save the bombs for another time. There we go. So I think this Shrieker is redder than the other one. Bleeding! The beast's attack has left you bleeding. This bleeding will last for some time and cause a steady loss of vitality. If you have a swallow potion or some food, you can consume them to temporarily speed up your vitality regeneration and counteract the bleeding. You can also cast the Quen sign to immediately stop any vitality depleting effects. There are various other effects like bleeding which can be applied to you in the game. All currently applied effects are shown in the vitality bar in the quick access menu. So if that's the case, I'm going to have Quen stop the bleeding. And then switch back to odd. Nope, still bleeding again. There we go. Alright, switch to odd. Wow, that is strong. So, Quen again. Back up, back up. Ham sandwich. Vitality regeneration, please. Alright, odd on. Not quite what I wanted. Maybe I wasn't quite in the... There we go. Alright, well. Yeah, I need to remember to roll under the wing next time rather than just dodge. Ooh, he can defend with his wings. Interesting. Alright, alright. Alright, let's get Quen ready. There we go. Ooh. Quen ready again. Ooh, almost done, Trika. There we go. Ta-da! Cool. Take a trophy from the Shrieker. Don't mind if I do. Cockatrice stomach, eggs. Ooh, dwarven axe. And the trophy itself. Cool, cool. So I wonder what the cockatrice gives me rather than the griffin. Okay. So collect the reward from the contract issue. So let's see, inventory, trophy. Okay, so yes, it's Roach. So the Griffin gives 10% chance to dismember. The Noonwraith gives 5% bonus experience. And the Cockatrice is also 10% chance to dismember. Okay. Well, let's stick on the Noonwraith. Why not? More bonus experience, get to level 11. Job's good. Alright, so if we're going back to the contract issuer, just means going back here, doesn't it? Yeah. But what's the quickest way to get there? Is it literally just ride all the way around? Probably is, isn't it? Alright, go on, Roach. We are heading off this way. Follow the water's edge for a little bit. Get to the road. And then we can follow the road nice and easily. Yeah, I think having enemy scaling on is a good idea. Just it makes these fights a little bit more tactical. You need to use a bit more strategy to think about it. Actually, reading the bestiary entry for the Cockatrice and the Shrieker helped out quite a bit, I would say. Because otherwise, actually no, it wasn't that. It was the Quen tip to say, yeah, you're bleeding out. If you don't use Quen, you're gonna bleed out and die. That was probably more useful now that I think about it. But hey, I'm glad the game did that. So, alright, so we're gonna come on, Roach.
Go, go.
Go, go, go. And we're gonna hop up. And then we're gonna go and give funnily enough, I wonder if trophies actually just need to be given to people. So I guess the symbol next to Chet is the Witcher contract symbol.
Greetings.
Yeah?
Greetings. I'm here about the contracts.
Shrieker won't trouble you anymore.
Thank ye, Master Witcher. Your reward, tain't much, but as they say, take care of the pennies.
Ooh. Oh, that's nice of him. Yeah, you know what? Keep the coin for Simcoe. I've got 1,000. I don't need it right now.
Keep the coin. You took in an orphan. Need it more than I do.
And they call witches unfeeling, inhuman. Well, I thank ye, from the bottom of my heart.
I'm doing my best to change the perception of witches as much as I can. Level 11! Ooh, Shrieker. Wow, wasn't expecting a trophy for that. Alright, I'll take it. So, let's see. So, critical attacks, yep, that's probably a decent one to go for. In terms of signs, let's see. Damage dealt by Igni. That would also be a good one to go for, wouldn't it? What's the alchemist ones like? So, heightened tolerance, poison blades, steady aim, that might be okay. Acquired tolerance, every known level 1 alchemy formula increases maximum toxicity. That could build up quite a bit actually, considering. If toxicity is above 0, time automatically slows down. Interesting, automatic bullet time. Alright, let's see some of these stuff. So, Griffin School, Cat School, Bear School. Yeah, okay. We got options. I think I'll probably stick with attack for the time being. Yeah. So let's go for fast attack. I can always worry about alchemy and potions later on. So, alright, so that's that contract done. Let's move on to the next quest we have. Let's go for Jenny of the Woods. So, while in the area around the village of Midcopse, Geralt decided to look around and see if there wasn't anyone in need of a witcher. It just so happened there was. On the local notice board hung an offer of a bounty for ridding the area of a monster called Jenny o' the Woods. Geralt decided this was something he should look into. So if we're going to be talking to people, we're probably going to need to go to somewhere. Over here in Midcops. And there's also an armorer there. Well, I don't think I'll need to sell anything just yet. I've got plenty of space, so I'm not encumbered. I should go and get that quest. Now think about it. Let's go get that quest. It's gonna annoy me knowing that there's an exclamation mark on the map that I haven't investigated yet. And for all I know, it could be one of those dynamic emergent events in some way. So let's see. I think emergent gameplay has been like a big focus for open world thing because it makes the game feel more unique. Yeah, Blackbow and then just get to the crossroads. I think that does me fine. Alright, so this way? Am I pointing the right direction? Yes, okay. So straight forward, get to the crossroads. Or the fork in the road, rather. I wonder what this quest is actually going to be, though, because it's in the middle of the road. Oh, I guess it might be another merchant thing? Peasant.
Boy, have mercy. Take pity on an old woman. Hunger's
What's up?
an old feeble woman.
What's wrong?
T'other night blasphemers pox take and profane the shrine to Verna the Merciful.
Who the hell is
Gotta be
Verna the
repaired,
Merciful?
else Verna will take umbrage. Our cows will croak, kitties will be covered in warts, and our dogs will get the mange.
Okay, let me help you.
Warts and mange? Sounds dangerous. Fine, I'll help you.
Fine, I'll help you. Religion's all a load of crap shit, but okay. Wait, is that literally all we're doing?
Done.
The good
Wow, that was
gods
it.
have sent ye to me. Someone to repair their shrines from this day on.
Hang on, no.
Already got a trade. I'm a witcher. Restoring traditional roadside structures in wood. Just not my specialty.
Fighting evil, that's a witcher's calling. And vandals are worse than beasts.
No, they're not. Well, it depends on how depraved the bandits are. I'll fix other shrines if I come across them. Okay,
Fine.
sure.
I see any damaged shrines? I'll take care of them. Won't go out of my way, though.
Nothing's out of the way in these parts. And the gods will guide ye. Turn this one pale.
Yeah, 10 experience for putting up a wooden shrine. Oh, there are actually 2 more to do. Huh. Well, interesting that one's in... Oh, okay. Right. But, getting distracted. Let's go. It's actually a secondary quest, interestingly enough. Weird. Alright, Jenny of the Woods. Jenny of the Woods. We need to go to Midcop, so let's go back to fast travel marker. And we will zip on by. Dum, 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 dum. Evening, fellows, evening. Alright, so, to Midcops. Yes. Yeah, surprisingly enough, all these events happen extremely close to the city. I'm not sure what the reason for that is. Maybe it's part of these things are very close to the peasant's home and therefore it's to be expected, or if it's simply just like the beasts and whatever are attracted to human dwellings and that's what causes them to go after you. Alright. Hello.
Wraith that haunts the village. Heard you can tell me about it.
Oh, I saw her. Saw Jenny of the Woods with mine own eyes, like I sees you now, Witcher.
What did she look like? In detail, please try.
Truth be told, I didn't see her too clearly. It were growing dimpsy, and this pale shape
Dimpsy? What's
loomed
that?
afore me, mist-like. I comes closer, and the cloud thickened, and something like a visage came out of the mist.
What did you do?
What do you think, me love? That I'd wait to see the wraith in full glory? Ran to the village to tell folk what I'd seen.
I see. So she appeared to you just after twilight? Important clue, thanks. You take care now.
So, potentially a night wraith?
What are ye looking at? Stop bothering us poor folk.
See, Jenny of the Woods sounds like it would be a unique monster name, but no bestiary entry updated for it. So I guess we'll investigate with our senses. Here we go. Oh.
A piece of fabric, possibly from a dress, got snagged on the undergrowth. Stride indicates she was running. Probably why she tore her dress. Somebody chase her?
Follow the footsteps. I can see stuff vibrating in the background, but we'll keep going.
Couldn't outrun her pursuer. He stabbed her or slit her throat. Strange. Left the knife behind. Dried blood on it. Could come in handy. Dragged the body through here. Clear trail.
Okay. What happened to the jagged body? See, picking up the assassin's knife, I have a feeling will cause Jenny to be like, "You killed me!" Well, that would be very
Lugged
unfair.
the body all the way to the woods. Buried it here. Shallow grave. Murderer must have been pressed for time. Something
Letter
sticking
found in the
out.
grave.
A letter?
Even though I told him I don't want to know him, I know you're not afraid of Bokai, but I am. He says he loves me, but it's not the kind of love that I have with you. It's a fierce, frightening kind. Bokai won't leave us alone ever. We have to run. Leave your reply in the usual spot. Your Zula.
The scorned lover killed the woman, seems to me. A night raid. Alderman probably knew the girl. I gotta ask him.
Yeah, there we go. Jenny of the Woods bestiary entry added. So we'll get into town, wake up the Elderman from his nap, although it is 2:30 at night, in fairness. So, let's see. Is that... No, you're a pillager. Stop being gross. Jeez. Alright. So, bestiary 4. Jenny of the Woods. Is probably going to be a necrophage. No? Relic? Oh, Spectre. That'll be it. Jenny of the Woods. It is said true love's flame is never extinguished. This sad truth is the reason why Zula of Midcopse, whom an early death had separated from her beloved, was unable to find peace in the next life, and instead returned to haunt her former environs as a night wraith. Fighting such an apparition is extremely difficult. A night wraith will form mirror images of herself to confuse her opponent and aid her in battle. She herself can take on immaterial form, rendering her invulnerable to blows. The best way to force her out of this state is to set a trap with the Erden sign, then quickly follow up with Igni while she is caught. Most important of all, however, is this: never attempt to fight one in the middle of the night when the moon hangs high in the sky. Okay, so that sounds like change the time. You can use moon dust, spectre oil, Erden. So Erden then Igni. Do I actually have any spectre oil? Let's see. Necrophage, cursed, beast, vampire, hybrid. I don't have any spectre oil. Oh well. Erden then Igni. Yeah. Okay. We'll talk to the Alderman and then I think we'll change the time because yeah, that seemed very much like a if you do this, you're an idiot. Hello.
Greetings.
What do ye want?
What do ye want? Zula and Bokai?
Zula and Bakai. Did you know them? They must have lived in this village.
Good God, he knows. 'Tis witchery. They
I'm a
disappeared,
witcher.
both of them, into thin air. We've not seen them a week now.
I found the girl's grave and a letter. It's clear she rejected Bakai because she loved another.
Zula and Ontan, aye. We thought they'd fled north to seek happiness there. Bokai departed round the same time. So that's to mean our Zula's the wraith. Can't be. Such a good lass. And so pretty.
Any idea where they used to meet?
I can't say for sure. But the young'uns, they go to the clearing, mostly west of the village, past the fields. Zula. Good gods.
Alright, find the love.
No
Well,
way I can hope to lift this curse. Gotta drive the wraith away. Stand a chance if I can bind it to one spot for a while.
yeah, Geralt's in a bad situation here. But, yep, we're gonna change it until 6 o'clock. There we go. And let's find the lovers' meeting spot. I must say this village in particular looks quite nice. I'm not surprised that they like did a little clearing spot to meet up and whatnot. Okay. Wow. Alright. Burn Zula's letter and the dried blood from the knife.
The night wraith won't appear in daylight.
Oh, come on. Alright. Let's go down to 6 PM. I did think that might be a little bit like of a bit of a cheat to try and do it in daytime,
Night
but
wraith
no.
won't appear in daylight.
Oh, it still counts as daylight. Okay, well, 10 PM? Let's do 9. Ooh, Demento. See, this doesn't really count as nighttime to me. So then, Igni. Come on, into the fire. Wait, are you actually in? Come on. For some reason, it doesn't seem like that was activating. Try again. Yeah, you trapped now, or? Doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem to be doing any damage. Let's have a fish, shall we? So, that Spectre oil might have come in handy. Oh, do I have to set Erden and then activate it? That might be what it is. Alright, let's try that again. Need to wait for it to come back. This is a very silly situation that Geralt's found himself in. No, because Erden doesn't seem to last long enough. Alright, let's try Igni. I guess just going for hits might work well. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, here we go. Here's the mirror images. Excuse me, do not try and suck my blood away. I guess just keep going for attacks. There's a debuff coming up every now and then, but I'm not sure exactly what it is. Alright. Come on, Jenny. I'm sorry things happened to you. It didn't have to be this way. Alright. There we go. Yeah, like I said, this is an interesting tactical fight that we're finding. I'm glad I got the gourmet skill, actually, to be honest, because that health regeneration is working out very well. Oh, I see what Erden's doing. It's doing more damage when she's inside the circle. That's what it's for. Right, okay. Got it. I was expecting there to be more of an effect that actually triggered. But, no, this is good. This works. Come on, Jenny. Come on, Jenny. Back into the circle. Back into the circle. There we go. Alright. Lunar Shard, Essence of Wraith, Night Wraith Hair, Dark Essence, Night Wraith Mutagen, Forgotten Vran Sword, and a Night Wraith Trophy. Let's have a look at that Vran Sword, shall we? Steel Sword, wow. 95 to 117, 13% critical hit with chance to stun. Okay. So that's just an all-around upgrade for the Steel Sword, isn't it? Let's see. That's got the critical hit damage bonus. So I guess it comes down to what's better, guaranteed higher damage overall or better crit chance. And better crit damage as well. Alright, all good, all good. Back to the woods. Also, that took me a while to figure out what exactly the style of fighting was, but I suppose that's my own fault for not actually ever using Erden. I've just been sticking with Igni and Axie when I need to, and Ard for telekinetic blasts every now and then. So variety in fighting style. Need to keep that in mind. Hello.
Greetings.
What do ye want?
Got rid of Jenny of the Woods.
Jenny of the Woods is gone. Got rid of her.
She'll not be back.
No,
Hopefully.
I know how to dispatch night wraiths for good.
Aye, of course. Your reward, as agreed. Many thanks to ye, Master Witcher.
I
Farewell.
always wondered why they called her Jenny of the Woods, though. Because it's Zula, and Zula is not Jenny. Anyway. Another quest down. Another contract down, rather. So, let's see. The Merry Widow. Geralt took a contract. The gravedigger of Lindenvale had hung on the village's notice board. It seemed the village cemetery was full of monsters who seized children as their victims. Because they're just so delicious. Alright, where is the fast travel marker? You know what? Just quicker to go on the map. So the fast travel marker is actually outside the village. Alright. So, Lindenvale. Where is Lindenvale? Ah, all the way to the right. Okay. Cool. Off we pop. And I should probably have a look at what the Night Wraith trophy's like, because the other one gives bonus experience, and that's a Noon Wraith. So maybe it'll be slightly more bonus experience from humans and whatnot. Let's see. So inventory. Go to Roach. Griffin, Cockatrice, Noon Wraith. Huh. I was sure I got a Night Wraith trophy. Let's go to character. Is it a mutagen instead? Let's see. Night Wraith mutagen, perhaps? I must have misread it. Oh well. Let's carry on with Lindenvale. They're still punching people out? Wow, okay. So, we need to head in this direction. And we'll have a good old chit-chat with the Gravedigger. Hello. I'm here about the job.
Hear about the job. Seems you got a problem. Some graves get dug up.
If that were only it. Every now and then, a vile beast that come round the graveyard, devour what's fresh, then move on. Started again not long past. Thought to myself, Just don't step out after dark and lock your door tight. But then a young'un went missing.
Did they unlock the door, though?
Nay, from the village. Little snotter wouldn't have come here of his own. And I'd heard something like a whimper in the night.
Didn't bother to come out, see what was happening?
Not my problem.
Daft. If you've monsters, you need a witcher.
T's got a good point. Let's have a little chat about my reward, shall we? So 240, 349. So we can go up to 100. 100 extra. So let's see if we can get another 50 gold out of him. 55? 55?
Rate's fair, considering the job. I know a bit about these things.
I'll see what I can
See
do.
if I can learn what's out there.
Alright. The Merry Widow to the cemetery. Yeah, I like the fact that you can negotiate your money on these jobs, but I've never been one to try and push it. I don't really like the concept of haggling in general. Because if something costs something, that is the price and that should be it. Like, you know, asking for more doesn't sit right with me. But I'm sure that comes into different culture and viewpoints of that. Ooh, ghouls. Alright, excuse me. So that's more what I was expecting to happen to the Night Wraith. I was expecting that purple glow to happen to them. But clearly not. Alright.
Ghouls could
So
have dug up the corpse. Definitely couldn't have snatched the kid from the village, though. Still, might be worth looking at those graves.
why couldn't ghouls snatch
Looks
children?
like rain.
Yes, it does look like rain, Geralt. Okay, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Okay. Ooh, a chest. Cavalry trousers. Very nice. There's nothing else in here, is there? Nah, that'll be it. Okay. I did not mean to throw that bomb away, but oh well. We'll deal with it. So, let's see.
Dug up. No tools used, though.
Hands? Claws? Are we facing dogs? No. Well, ghouls are basically dogs in... They're more like the Bloodborne werewolves in some ways. Okay. So, nope, nothing there. Bunch of sensors.
Grave's
Ooh,
been
we got
dug
an
up
interesting one.
recently. Smell of cadaverine's old, though. Overripe. Wonder where the stench will lead me.
Ah. So now we're being Bloodhound Geralt. Alright. So I guess there's nothing else to investigate in terms of the other graves then. Alright, well then, let's go. Jump the fence. Follow the trail. Serpentine, serpentine. Okay, bridge. Oh, hello. Are you a bear? You look like a bear. Well, I guess bears could technically snatch up children, but... Yep, just keep going. That broken bridge should probably get fixed. I'm sure that affects their trade quite a bit. So I'll just keep moseying on along. I'll ignore that bear for the time being. Ah, hello.
Whatever
The
filth
Merry
lives
Widow.
here sure chose an unusual place for its lair.
Yeah. So let's see, can we investigate that pot?
Creature can use tools. Means it's sapient. Or just plain clever.
Well, is this going to be another werewolf situation that we had with Neelan?
Human skulls in a magic circle. Monsters clearly using them. Drawing strength from the place of power.
Okay.
Somebody's doing some cooking. This. It's It's a human femur. A child's. Gotta be a grave
So they're
hag.
cooking.
Collected
Oh,
the
grave
skulls to
hag.
draw the power through them. Confidence grew enough it started prowling the village. Need to take the skulls. Force it to go back to the cemetery. I'll get it there. That ought to really piss it off. Now to lay low in the cemetery. It's likely to crawl out after dark.
Put the skulls in the cemetery and wait for the grave hag to come out. Sure, seems simple enough. It's 3:30 in the morning. That should count as nighttime. Hopefully I don't need to reset the time frame for whatever reason. Ooh, okay. Let's not fall off to our death, please. Thank you. Yeah, I had a bit of a weird situation with our previous streams in that certain things were not triggering correctly because I don't know why. Like, not being able to hear the voice of the tree. And then some other things like the werewolf not appearing at the right time, even though I was already in the thing, but... Alright, let's use this. Come out, wherever you are. There seems to be a lot of shots of...
Skulls he stole. My skulls. Ought to dig up his own.
There she is. Right on cue.
Seems to be a lot of shots of Geralt getting snuck up on. Oh, it's a tongue. Okay. That's not actually doing anything to me, I don't think. Like, I think it's trying to poison me, but it's not working. And my health regeneration is outlasting its attacks, so... Morntart. So are all these monsters, like, having boss health bars because of their contracts, or is it just because I've got enemy scaling? Yeah, the Merry Widow. It's probably because of the Witcher contracts. Monster Claw, Triglav Runestone, Ear, Mutagen. Yeah, I've got a Grave Hag trophy. Adden Dythe as a sword. So I guess there might not be a way to take a trophy from a Night Wraith because they are ethereal, whereas the Grave Hag has got corporeal form, perhaps? Alright, let's have a look at the trophy though. So, trophy will be a couple more over. Yeah, Grave Hag's at the top. Oh, that's the Night Wraith. Ah. 5% bonus at Q. Okay. Cockatrice, 10%. Noon Wraith. So where's Grave Hag then? Oh, it adds it automatically to your thing. Right. Okay. That makes more sense. Okay. And I need to repair the Aerondite. Oh, I also picked up a sword, didn't I? It was Adden Dythe. Ooh. So odd, axie, critical hit damage, critical hit chance to freeze. Interesting. 154 to 188. And I've got 146, 178. So I think Adden Dythe is better overall. Because the sign intensity is more likely to be what it's just the bonus experience that is a little bit lower. But no, Ard and Axie, critical hit damage. No, I'll put that on. Yep. Oh. Alrighty. I wonder if... So, obviously, there is a lot of loot in The Witcher. I wonder if there's a way to make weapons that you like stronger. Like how they did it in Neo, where there was... You could make a version of the sword that you liked and then upgrade that as you needed it to. Hear about the job.
Hear about the job.
And?
It's taken care of. It was a grave hag that dug up the graves and snatched the child.
Aye. So, how is the little tyke?
What? Are you Are you serious? What did you think was going to happen to him? He's dead.
Child's dead.
Oh, 'tis as I thought.
What about my reward?
Oh, I've not forgotten, nay. Here you go. Thanks much for your help.
You're welcome.
Take care.
Did you really think the child was still going to be alive after it got snatched away? Huh, well. Alright then. We'll move on to another contract. Which a contract? The Swamp Thing. Okay. And I think, unless we go for another scavenger hunt, that'll be the last of the contracts we can do, so we can move on to secondary quests after this one. So, a mysterious fog that killed all who ventured into it had arisen near the village of Down Warren. Okay, that'll be where the Bloody Baron is. Inconveniently close to where the peat was being dug, Geralt decided to investigate this murderous mist and see if he couldn't put a stop to it. Alright, let's hope that going to Down Warren doesn't automatically trigger the Bloody Baron's quest, because that could be an issue. Oh. Okay. So in actual fact, I can just warp to the orphans and then go across. Okay, that makes sense. So forward then right. Okay. So we will zip on by to the orphans. And then I guess just wade our way through the swamp. Yeah, I've been having fun doing all these secondary side quests. They haven't been as interesting as I thought they were for the treasure hunting in particular, but being able to find out more about the beasts of The Witcher and, you know, bestiary entries and stuff like that, it's all really interesting. I like the depth of the lore that The Witcher has. So, yeah. So, keep going this way. Hang on, why is the contract issuer all the way out here in the swamp? Surely they should be in the village. Excuse me. Leave me alone, drowners. Leave me alone, drowners. Thank you. Hello, Leslav.
Careful, sir. A monster prowls the bog. Enter the mist and you'll never see home again.
You are very alone out here. I'm surprised you're still alive. Tell me more.
This monster. Tell me more.
Only seen it once myself. And that from afar and past dusk. Thought it were a man at first. Then it turned, and I saw eyes burning like coals and a jaw full of fangs, one next to the other.
Humanoid? Nocturnal? First attack. Remember when it happened?
A week passed, near about. It was then Boren vanished. Merrick and Tummel went looking for him, didn't come back either, them two. I were afeared. Now none dare venture into the bog.
You're
Camp
here, though.
stands deserted, and the peat there. Master, it's the best sort. Black as pitch and oily. Good for fuel and...
Fascinating, but staying with the topic at hand.
I can help out for a fee.
Assume you put up the notice in Down Warren.
Aye, 'twere me. Good to know someone reads 'em. Paid a scribe a dozen eggs to write it up.
I can help. For a fee.
Course! Why, even an ox don't pull a plough for free.
Alright. How much are you willing to pay?
Afraid I'll need more than an ox needs. How much are you willing to pay exactly?
Okay, so we can get another... should we push it a little bit? Get to 300? 300?
I simply do not have. Would a few crowns less satisfy you?
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. 285?
Oh, master, you value your services dear. But so be it. I'll agree to that.
Yeah, cool. Time I got to work.
Alright, time I got to work. Where'll I find this monster?
Start south of here. But beware. Bad, poxy air hangs o'er the marsh. Stings your eyes, claws at your throat. Claws so hard you could choke.
But what if I just use Igni to blow it all away? That is an option, isn't it? Find out what's killing people in the fog. What if it's just the fog itself? Nah. I'm pretty sure the eyes burning as black as coal descriptor makes that unlikely.
Something here. Where's that artifact Kira gave me?
Oh, you can use the magic lamp to find this thing. Okay. Whoa! Okay. Make sure to not underestimate drowners anymore with the enemy scaling one. Jeez.
There's something here. Need to use the eyes.
You know what? Suddenly, I am very, very glad I have that gourmet vitality regeneration ability on. Alright, let's pick up some Drowner brains. No? Okay. There we go. No, you don't. No, you didn't drop on here? Okay. Fair enough. Thank you. Alright. Magic Eye. Not what I wanted, but alright. Where is it? Oh, use the Eye of Nehaleni. So is that not the magic lamp then? I was sure this is what reveals illusions. Oh, you have to interact. Okay.
Tracks masked with magic. This is getting interesting.
Okay, so. Follow the tracks then. Oh, this is a
marks.
human body.
There's a few individuals' feet here.
Well, yeah, we did just see the drowners, so.
No ordinary fog, this. The odor. Metallic almost.
Hello, can I investigate you, please?
Didn't even have time to pull out his weapon. Monster must have been concealed. Surprised him. Guess I'm dealing with an old time to pull out his weapon behind an illusion. Monster must have been concealed. Surprised him.
Huh, okay. Ignis Fatus. It's a weird name, but okay, let's have a read of that bestiary entry, shall we? Okay, so relics, maybe? No. Yeah, relics are very weird creatures. Ignis Fatus. The monster haunting the peat bogs of Velen turned out to be an ancient foglet. These are exceptionally long-lived creatures. Some have even dwelt on this earth for over 200 years, growing stronger and stronger all the while. Blows dealt by foglets of such an age carry so much power, blocking them is out of the question. These foglets possess the ability to move extremely quickly, and not even Erden can slow them down. Furthermore, they can meld completely into the mist, then suddenly rematerialize to strike from behind. Wearing heavy armor or making good use of the Quen sign is highly recommended. So, Moondust, Necrophage Oil, Quen. Okay. I will take that as a hint. And let's put some Necrophage Oil on. If I can. So, yeah. There we go. Navigate the illusions to find the foglet. Okay. I guess it's actually just easier to Witcher sense it up. Then the Eye of Nehaleni will just be automatically used when I need to. Okay. Oh, there's a house there.
Something here.
Go Come on, girl.
Where's that artifact
Interact.
Kira gave me?
In we go. There we go. Alright. I think it's time to use cat. There we go. Alrighty. Hello. Ooh, cutscene. Interesting. Ignis Fatus. How do we know his name, by the way? Hello. Ooh, you're not looking great. No, you just get an interesting introduction. Ooh, wow, they are strong. Okay. Ah, no, it's fucking stuck. Oh god. Ooh. Huh. Okay, okay. Oh, is there more than one foglet? Show me what you got. Okay. Nice and easy. I'm just swinging and nothing. Ooh, excuse me, excuse me. Okay. Ooh. Tell you what, this dude means business. Ooh, okay, okay. Screw you, Ignis. Press the advantage while I can. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't press the advantage. Cow it out. Cow it out. Cow it out. Come on. Cow it out. Ugh. Whew. Whew. This guy is not messing around. Alright. Foglets, foglets. Come on, Quen. Almost done. There we go. Ooh, okay. Now what trophy are you gonna give me? Monster bone, tongue, teeth, mutagen, carabella, and a trophy. Alright. So we've had extra damage, more bonus experience. It'd be nice if there was something like gives an increased chance of getting gold or, you know, negotiating prices with people. Let's see. So, character. Because we did pick up quite a few mutagens as well, now I think about it. So, we've got stuff like blue mutagen, green, night wraith, cockatrice. And this is the werewolf one? Yeah, werewolf. Alright. Okay, so mutagen's fine then. So now inventory, we're looking for roach stuff. And it gives us 5% bonus gold. Well, that's cool. Just what I was talking about. Alright. Yeah, you know what? Bonus gold will come in handy for a bit. Then I can switch to bonus experience or something like that later on. Alrighty, out we go. Another contract down. Oh, poor dead dudes. Poor dead horse. Right, let's escape from this hellhole. Wait, is that the entrance I was supposed to come in? Huh, alright, okay. Dun, dun. Wait, hang on. Where am I going? Oh, it's just to go back to collect the reward. Okay. For a minute, I was like, are we having to go back to Downwarren or no? But yeah, talk to the dude, get the reward. All is hunky dory. Hello there.
Any tidings?
Good tidings, in fact.
Monster's dead. Fog's dispersed.
Ha! Village folk will be content. Give them cause to celebrate. Well, you've earned your reward. Take it, and fare you well.
Hang on a minute. This is less than we agreed.
Ah, whoa, what are you doing,
Master
mate?
Witcher, that beast, it kept me from gathering peat. And I'd still me family to feed. But a few crowns left now, and I've yet to buy new tools. Show some
So,
mercy.
is this because I
I'll
annoyed
pay
him?
ye. I will. Pay you twice the fee, but in a week's time, once I've made up some of me losses.
Fine, see you in a week. If you live that long.
Fine. So be it. But you remember that I'll remember. You won't get out of paying this.
Thank ye, Witcher. Thank ye kindly, my lord. Melitele bless ye. May ye be fruitful and...
Get to work. You've only got a week.
I would say you do not want a Witcher as a loan shark. Return in a week to collect the agreed on reward plus interest. Can I not just meditate the entire time? Like, is that not a thing I can do? So let's see, what's the date today? It doesn't even say a date. How am I supposed to know what time to come back? You know what, let's... It's very video gamey, but let's try meditating and seeing if we can actually do this or not. So that's one day. This will be 2. This is 3. Four. It's very silly doing this, but I want my money, damn it. 5. Okay. 6. And 7. Okay. Hello, Leslav. How you been doing?
Witcher, greetings.
Where's my money?
I want my coin. Where is it?
You've come too early. We said a week.
Just
I've
making
been
sure you
meditating for a
remember.
week.
See you soon.
See you soon, Leslav. Alright, I'm gonna give it one more meditation. I really do wonder if that's because I annoyed him with how much I tried to ask for at the start. Oh, right. It does actually just say collect the agreed upon reward.
Witcher, greetings.
I want my coin. Where is it?
There, take it. Twice the sum, as agreed. I keep my word.
Sure. Second time around. Never mind. Thank you and farewell.
Wow, 570. Yeah, that was worth it. All I had to do was wait to get more money. Sure. Alright, cool. So, all of the other quests, all the other contracts are kind of on my level range, apart from the Griffin School, but I think what I'll do is I'll have a look at the Griffin School stuff later on. But yeah, so that's contracts done. So let's do some secondary quests. Return to Crookback Bog. Oh, that's the Baron. Do I want to do that? I don't think I do. Yeah, I'm going to leave that for the time being. So, let's go for Forefather's Eve. During his travels through No Man's Land, Geralt ran into the Pella once more. The strange fellow had a favour to ask of the Witcher. He wanted Geralt to help him perform a cherished local peasant rite known as Forefathers' Eve. During this ritual, he explained, lost spirits are summoned and their deeds judged. Fantastic material, by the way, for a poet looking to make his name with an atmospheric ballad. This Forefathers' Eve was set to be held at midnight on Fyke Isle, and Geralt, having no other plans and his curiosity piqued, promised to attend. Well then, let's have a look, shall we? But first, we need to find somewhere to actually walk from. So, this way, I guess. Yep. And then we can do the whole fast travel over to Fyke Isle. I must admit, I am quite enjoying the fact that there are several fast travel points throughout the world. It's one of those things that I can't really imagine ever doing a playthrough where you're not allowed to fast travel at all, because it just becomes such a an investment of time. Although, I suppose if you are the type of person who will only ever play one game, then being able to go in the full RPG realistic simulation kind of thing where you need to sleep at appropriate times, you need to eat appropriate stuff, I can see that being like you know, very appealing for you, but it's not for me. Like, I just waited several days of in-game time just to get a bit more money, so yeah. Alright, so to Fyke Isle. See, even Fyke Isle having a fast travel point makes this a lot easier, because then you're not having to go to the coastline and get another boat and travel over. So yeah. Lots of differences for convenience, and I appreciate that a lot. So, it is currently 8:12. I'm just gonna mosey on past you ghouls. No, excuse you. Come on. I want to keep going. Thank you. Thank you. Can I run away from you now? Yes, there we go. That's better. Oh, hello. Mob? That's your name? Alright. Hello, Pella! Well, you've got a decent place around here. What's in here? Nothing? A chest? I must have already looted this. Alright. Well. It's a nice little amphitheater of sorts. Yeah. Hello, Pella.
I'll be back.
I'll be back. Alright, well then, let's meditate. We want to meditate until 11? Yeah?
You know, fleeting torment, there we go.
Or is it actually just do it at 12?
Greetings.
Oh no, this will do.
Just in time. Good folk, behold the one who will protect us. You needn't fear.
Actually, you need to fear a lot. I'm a witcher.
Soon shall we summon the wandering souls. Beyond all help some will be. From these you must protect us. Evil creatures keep at bay. Keep at bay till the ritual's done.
Okay. Do we know what kind of creatures? Because that would help. No? Okay, we can start.
Begin.
Keep us from harm, and let them not disturb the circle.
Yeah, if I knew what was going to come, then that would be handy.
What is this life? Well, you know. What comes next once life subsides?
I'm assuming it's going to be night wraiths.
Soon will rise thy dead, thy buried.
Each will say by what they're hurried.
Will ye grant these souls reprieve?
The storm, damn it.
Let's begin Forefathers' Eve.
Forefathers' Eve. Oh, so they're coming from the...
Ye who wander on the
Alright,
gale,
well...
ever caught in this world's thrall.
Ooh, okay.
See this shine, gentle and pale.
Maybe fighting them in the swamp part wasn't a great idea. Ooh, okay. Let's have that dried fish.
That is right.
I didn't actually eat the fish, did I? There we go, that's better.
Incense ever higher.
Thank you, drowners. Water hag, you're clearly the queen bee. Ooh, back up, back up. Let's get the plan. Plan's ready to go. There we go. Any more? Any more?
Hark! A sound I hear. 'Tis right. A spirit breaks the still of night.
Burn the incense ever higher. Spirit, join us round the fire.
Spirit, speak. This time is yours. Tell us of your ghostly woes.
My name's Annabelle. Oh, no, that's clearly not Annabelle. Who are you?
Who are you?
He knows.
You've been very suspicious now, Pella. Should I drive him away?
Should I drive him away?
Names.
I've come for you, patricide.
Wow.
Begone, foul force! I cast upon you the light of the eternal fire!
Who are you?
Abomination! Stop this at once!
The errant souls. We must help them.
Silence! I'll not tolerate necromancy.
Is it necromancy, really? Oh, we're gonna murder black ones now. I guess we... Not my... I guess these are black ones, and this can cause some ripple effects, but... No, leave them alone. Let them do their thing.
You're disrupting the ritual.
This is black magic. These folk disturb the dead. We cannot allow it. We will not.
You don't know a thing
What is
about
on
their
your face?
customs.
Take him and disperse the others.
Disperse the others, you say. Oh, they're witch hunters. That makes me feel better.
The circle.
Die, damn you! There we go. You lasted a lot longer than you should have done.
'Tis an ill turn. Ill. Woe away. Blood has stained the hallowed ground.
Wait, what?
Yet we cannot stop what has begun.
Was I not supposed to do that?
The bloodshed, it do any harm?
Tainted lies the circle now. They who thirst for the gore of men shall come. God's willing, they will be few, and the Pella shall finish the rite.
Alright, well then carry on then.
If you want to continue, I'm ready.
Good folk, we must the eve complete. Prepare yourselves.
Was I not supposed to
we
kill that
summon,
witch hunter?
Ye we call. Enter souls, we'll judge ye all. Something whispers, something peeps. Someone near our fire creeps. Wraiths!
Oh,
Sacred
okay.
ground is with blood stained. We cannot the ritual complete. People, save yourselves. If your lives you value, run.
We did all this effort, and having people interrupt us is the thing that means that we can't do this anymore. Jeez, alright. Well, take on some... No, don't attack the Pella Geralt. I don't even know if friendly fire is a thing in this game.
Give us a rest. Alas, all is lost.
Gotta be a peasant who told the witch hunters about the ritual. That spirit they drove away. Your father's ghost, right? Threatened to come back. Likely to keep his word.
Old man Ambros, the Pella fears not.
The Wraith called you a patricide, though, so you murdered him, hmm?
That wraith called you a patricide. He get it right?
Aye.
If I'm gonna help you, I gotta know everything. Why'd you kill your father?
The Pella does not wish to speak of this.
Okay. Does not wish to speak of it. Alright, fine. Well, we're gonna do something about it, though.
You can't hope to manage this alone. You're afraid, that's clear. Wraith will hold sway over you. Listen, I'll send him off. I've got to. But I need to know where he's buried. Corpse probably hasn't turned to dust yet. That's his bond to the world of the living.
Ambrose lies in the swamp.
You didn't even bury him?
I'll find his body, see what I can do.
Wow. Well, that was all for nothing, wasn't it? Alright, well, I'll just go and collect all the stuff then, I guess. And, you know, no reason not to. I don't see if there was any way to subdue the witch hunters without actually killing them. I mean, even if you try punching them out, it's not going to work. Because they're just going to have their swords and murder you. So, yeah. I suppose the other option would have been to say, yeah, it's not my fight. Oh well. So, a couple more things. Witch hunter's sword. Ooh. Ah, nice. Runestone. Okay. Find the body of the Pella's father at the swamps using your Witcher senses. So, is it on Fyke Isle? No. He's there. In almost the same place we just were. Alright, well. In that case, we'll go to the marker. And then we'll go back to the Crookback Bog. Fast travel place. Also, my silver sword is wearing down again. Probably... Yeah, you know what, I'll do that once we finish the stream for today. Because I doubt it'll break this stream. So, yeah, we can worry about that later. Don't mind me. Oh. Oh, come on, really? Alright, well, come towards me then. Now I get to murder you. There we go. Pain in my arse. Alright, so fast travel to... Zip. All the way back to the Orphans of Crookback Bog. Alrighty, alrighty. Alright, looks like we are here. So... Hey, Leslav, did you happen to see, like, an old man get buried in the swamp at all? Well, barely buried, because he's in the swamp after all. Anything like that? No? Okay. Excuse me, drowners. I wonder if the makers of this game designed, like, certain enemy types to be non-threatening when enemy scaling's been turned off for a reason, and then when you turn it on yourself, it's like, well, we didn't really plan for this, but yeah, okay, you get to deal with this now, don't you? What? Oh, rock beams. So, just need to explode.
Damn it.
Blech. Yep, more rot stuff, more rot stuff. Alright, so, Witcher sense time.
The swamps kept Ambrose's body in good shape. Even where the Peller smashed his head in.
Smashed his head in?
That ought to get the Spectre to leave.
Okay. Burn the body!
Leave the world of the living. Never return again.
Talk to the Peller. So where's the Peller again? The Peller is all the way up here. So north of Blackbow. Alright. Fair enough. Ooh. Oh, that's downward. Yeah, not doing downward just yet. Alright, well, back to the fast travel marker. So, how did the Peller's father get all the way into these swamps if the Peller himself is near Blackbow? Because I'm pretty sure these peasants and villagers and so on don't move around all that much. Hence why they're kind of like, Witcher, please drive out the monster. And it's like, just move. It's like, but we live here. So, yeah, maybe there was something about the Peller wanting to dispose of the body in some way. Making sure that nobody else could find him. Alright, so fast travel to Blackbow. All the way here. Yeah, there we go. The color of an enemy's health bar indicates whether you should fight it with your steel or silver sword. Oh. So you can actually choose which sword to fight. I guess if your sword's close to breaking, you can switch them out, but I think Geralt does it automatically, doesn't he? So that doesn't seem all that useful. Unless you actually turn it off and then you have like manual sheathing, then I can see that being an issue. Again, it probably ties in a bit more with the realistic RPG simulation. Like, I am going to live as Geralt in the woods. Hello, precious. Alright. Hello, Pella. You got some secrets to tell us?
White wolf, wise wolf. What is it the wolf needs?
Ooh. I suppose I could buy some stuff. Let's buy some stuff.
Could use a few potion ingredients.
Whoa. What is all this? Lesser runestone, Strybog. You know what? I've got money. I've got a lot of money. 34? Why not? Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Ah, damn it. Oh well. Well, just keep the runestones coming. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm gonna run out before I even get to the entire thing. So, Nigredo and Northern Wind. Cool, alright. And then... So, Igni, Glyph of Igni, Quen, Erden. Well, I am completely cleaned out without even realizing it. Ah, well. It's fine. I wasn't spending the money on anything else, to be honest, so... And at least this opens up different playstyles for me. So let's go... There we go. Alright. Jeez, you got a lot of stuff. Should I even, like, sell stuff to you? So, the Vela's runestone is 3% sign intensity. That's 2% sign intensity. So, is there any reason to have the smaller one? Probably not. Greater Morana runestone. Alright, I've got plenty of these as well. Yeah, you know what? Sell all but one. Sell all but one. And just go for some more delicious diagrams. Cool. Alright. So, found your father's body.
Found your father's body. Had to burn it.
Good you did. Return for me ye would have.
Did you really kill your father?
What's your story? You actually killed your father?
'Twas an evil man. The Peller feared him once, but then grew brave. What his father did to his mother, the Peller could not look upon it. So he split the father's head with an axe, left him in the swamp. But folk knew.
I thought you said smashed your head in, but I guess you could do that with an axe either way, so... The Wraith should stay away now.
Ghost's not likely to come back.
Thank you, Witcher. A reward for your aid. And if herbs or remedies you ever need, for near nothing you will have them from me.
Oh.
White wolf.
Should I have
Wise
spent
wolf.
the money after talking to him?
Could use a few potion ingredients.
Let's see. How much cheaper is it, if at all? 62. I think it's slightly cheaper. So hang on, it was 583 for these greater ones, wasn't it? Yeah, he's giving me like a 50 gold discount on it. Ah, right. Okay, I should have done that the other way around, but it's fine. It's fine. Unfortunately, I can't afford any of the smaller stuff. I could if I sell something though. So why don't we sell something? Lesser Divana? Yeah, let's sell one. Then we can buy a diagram. I am very much not doing this for a completionist thing, but it is very satisfying to say, you know all those diagrams? Yeah, I'll have all those. So long, Pella. Thank you for your business. I will be back once I have tons more gold. Plus, in terms of diagrams, the alchemy and runestone stuff is stuff I probably won't find out in the outside world. So Triss is in Novigrad. We've got Gwent, Fists of Fury. No, I'm not going to be doing that. Let's see. I'm interested to see what the whole point of this Defender of the Faith thing is. And there is only 2 more shrines, so... World map. Where we got? We have... Duenhen. So there's one right there. And there's one... Oh, I thought there was a marker down here. Ah, well, we can go to the byways and speed along with Roach. So Duenhen, and then... Let's see. Yeah, so we head south to Blackbow. Yeah, because just tipping over a wooden shrine is not really desecrating it, I would say. I mean, sure, it might be seen as blasphemous, but you can always fix the problem. Also, where am I? Ah, there we go. Okay, confused for a minute there. Alright.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ah!
Here we go. So, off we go to Duenhen. Ta-da! La 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 la. La 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 la. Whoa! Huh. I don't remember seeing you here last time. Endrega warriors. What the hell is an Endrega warrior? Insectoid, probably? Yeah. Okay, so workers and warriors. So I thought the workers were harmless. I thought wrong. Jan the Gimp Trapper. Workers are the most numerous and thus the most frequently encountered caste of Endrega. Within the colony, their duty lies in building nests and cocoons, acquiring food and caring for eggs and larvae. When threatened, they will summon warriors to aid them, yet if forced to defend themselves, they will, and will do so surprisingly well. They're weak to golden aureole and insect oil. Scared of these Endregas, are you? Just wait till you see the warriors. Klaus Altman, Forrester. Endless waves of Endrega workers are enough to overcome most attackers, but when confronting more dangerous foes, Endrega colonies can unleash their larger, stronger members. The so-called warriors. These castes live only to fight and gives ample opportunity to do so while defending the colony's borders or conquering new territory. What's it doing on the road? Huh.
Destroyed this one too.
Yeah, destroyed. Just gonna tip it back up. There you go. Alright, well that was an easy 25 experience for doing basically nothing. Although I suppose the Endrega warrior might have been the actual issue. Alright, so we're gonna go over to byways. Highways and byways. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a high level hidden treasure. So let's go byways. Whoa. Oh, okay. High level ghouls. Nope. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I would like to run away, please. Alright, well. Let's see. Get Roach to magically appear. Okay. And then might as well go straight as the crow flies for a bit and then figure out where the road goes. But yeah, I was exploring around this kind of area off stream for a bit and I was like, hidden treasure, ooh. And then I found level 23 and so on ghouls and it's like, Oh, that's nice. Geralt has this cutscene where he gets off his horse.
You the ones destroying shrines all over Velen?
What's that got to do with you?
What's it got to do with you?
We are the heralds of lightning. Heavy drops from leaden clouds. Unleashed, the lightning's name shall be Overman.
No fear of the gods' wrath.
The locals claim the gods are unhappy. No fear of their wrath?
The wrath of the gods? The gods are dead. We but dispose of their rotting remains, the dying embers of superstition that harms.
Great. Need a favor, though. You gotta clean up after yourselves here. Then go back to wherever you came from. Dispose of those embers there.
Religion is the opiate of the masses. The gods are dead. Thus speaks Master Friedrich of Oxenfurt.
So these are the annoying
Fear
atheists.
religion and the priests, not the gods. And this fear enslaves us in fetters of ignorance. We must forge a new morality, or rid ourselves of morality altogether.
Well, if we rid ourselves of morality altogether, you will be in a tough situation. Yeah, you don't need to vandalize the shrines. I mean, that's not cool, man. Yeah.
Amusing as this little show is, I'm getting bored. Leave, and don't come back.
Oh, what?
Or I'll tell on you to the headmistress.
Repression! Attack the system's lackey!
Really? Alright, well, we're gonna do fist fights. You're gonna regret this. Bum, ba, bum. Like, it's just a bunch of students. Well, you were silly enough to pick a fight with a Witcher. I didn't kill you. So, yeah. Okay. They aren't dead, are they? Is it? That's not blood on him, is it? Is it? It's hard to tell. Ah, well, you know what? Not my problem anymore. Off we go, somewhere else. Fist... Ah, you know what? Funnily enough, we just did a fist fight. Let's do Fists of Fury in Velen. So, now... we need to go somewhere. And that somewhere is... oh, 3 different places? In at the crossroads. Ooh, another quest there. Okay. Yeah. Fist of Fury, Velen. Yeah, in at the crossroads. And then Lindenvale. And then is the one nearby. Ooh, there's a quest in Oriton as well. Alright. Blackbow, Lindenvale, and in at the crossroads. Okay, okay. So, I kind of want to head back towards byways. But that's going to be annoying because there's all those ghouls in the way. Alright, Roach. Yeah, boy. It's time for us to punch out some other people. Punch out some peasants. We're doing Fight Club, but not really. So I don't actually remember what the Fists of Velen questline is actually about. I assume it is kind of just like a boxing tournament kind of thing. But I guess we'll find out once we head over to one of the places. So, excuse me. I would like to use this, please. No, not allowed? Okay, not allowed. Come on, Roach. Roach, come on. Roach, please. Okay, you stay there then, Roach. I will find my own way home. I don't feel bad about abandoning Roach at all because I'm pretty sure he is a magic horse since he can appear from anywhere. And I think someone else mentioned it earlier on about Geralt's horses are always called Roach. So that could be one of a million as far as I'm concerned. Alright. Look interesting. Is that a bandit camp? I think we've already seen this though. Let's have a look. Ooh, Axeman's boots and something else. Torn out page of a succubus decoction. And there's a griffin. Yeah, you can probably tell that I didn't spend long in this area. Also, like griffins going around in circles. Where do I actually want to go? I probably want to head towards Juinhen. Yeah, that way. Don't worry, I'll come back for you later, Griffin, if I need to. I'm sure there'll be a Actually, will there be a contract? There doesn't seem to be a lot of villages around this area, I must say. So maybe I won't be back for you for a contract. Now, if you've got an interesting trophy, that could be something I come back for. Excuse me, wolves. Yeah, see, wolves normally would be very underpowered compared to Geralt, but considering there's like 8 of them, or 10, that can quickly become a problem. So, sliding down the mountain when we come. We'll be sliding down the mountain when we come. We'll be sliding down the mountain, sliding down the mountain, sliding down the mountain when we come. Alright, here we go. This one. So, let's go to Blackbow. And we'll have our first of the fist fights. As you travel, you'll come across villages depopulated by monster attacks. Once you kill the monsters, the settlement's former inhabitants will return and you can get rare goods. I don't remember ever getting any rare goods. Ah, well.
One of the Baron's men, are you?
Let's go this way for the fist fight. Talk to the peasant.
I didn't do nothing.
What are you looking at?
Talk to the bookie.
Will you join the tournament? Eh? A bit of honest fist fighting to clear the lungs and bowels. Though I warn you.
That's a weird way of putting it.
Fierce, likes to bite. Get me? So.
Oh, is he Mike Tyson now? What kind of fight is this?
What are the rules?
We mostly use fists, but no one looks askance at a straight kick to the stones.
Really?
Jonah, then Smithy, and stand fish gulper, and you learn the right to face the sergeants. Velen's champion.
Alright, I'm ready. Oh. Okay. Funny?
Alright. Let's see just how fierce Jonah is.
Feast your eyes on an epic clash between Jonah and the Drifter.
It's Witcher actually, but okay, I'll let it slide. He's level 6. How is this going to be a problem? Like, I'm just going to murder him. I suppose enemy scaling doesn't work for boxing fights because you have to have like a level of progression. There we go. That was fairly simple. Eyes rolling in the back of his head.
Could this be a new champion of Velen in the making? Who can tell? You've still Smithy from the inn at the crossroads to defeat, then Fishculper from Lindenville. I'll leave you to guess what he does.
He gulps fish, does he? Right. Well, 40 crowns, yeah. Decent bet. Alrighty, so over here. Ooh, I'm running out of inventory space. So we can always go to Crow's Perch and sell a few things. Yeah, let's do that actually. Crow's Perch, sell a few things, pick up quest board, because I think I've got like loads of maces and blackjack. I've been picking up a lot of blackjacks and I still don't actually know what they are. I assume they're a club of some sort, but it doesn't really like. I've never heard of a blackjack as like a medieval type of weapon. And you've heard, you know, you hear of things like the cat o' nine tails, maces, Morning Star, you know, all the more unique stuff. But yeah, blackjack not so much. Anyway, so let's see. The quest board is in the castle center, I guess. Also, it should be said, Baron is not here at the moment, so things could be going to anarchy. Alright, so, flogging. As punishment for failure to perform feudal duties, 100 lashes each have been administered to George of Schrain, Sten Brutus, Brutus the Elder, and Mussy Hallin. May this serve as a reminder the hand that feeds can also strike its wayward wards. Proclamation. May it hereby be known that any man shirking delivery of the feudal duties, or dues to the castle, will be punished and harshly for hiding foodstuffs, 50 lashes shall be delivered without mercy or delay to old and young men and women alike. Ointment for diverse ailments, ointment for carbuncles, boils and gouts have I, to exchange for salted meat or such. Be warned 'tis awful rank and noisome to wear, yet I swear it works wonders. Lemuel. Soothsayer, honest and true-sighted. I have many a year behind me and have been through much in each. In return the gods have granted me the gift of sight. I need but take a hand and gaze upon it, and before my eyes comes a vision of what awaits the hand and its owner and all it touches. Some call it witchcraft and unnatural, this gift, but to my reckoning it's the same as how some swim strong, or play fiddle masterfully while others sputter and screech. If you don't fear knowing what fate has in store, come pay a visit to old Rakshi. Thatch repair of the Nakan kit for fixing roofs. Any man neglecting to care for his own hut's a fool. A couple such sots in mid-cops refuse my services, their huts burn to ash. Okay. Surely fixing roofs would be more about having leaks and so on. Why would it burn down? Must have been fate sending fire to say ain't wise to skimp on such things, so think it over, kind folk. That to me sounds like, you don't want to, you know, engage my services as a thatcher? I'm going to burn your house down. Witcher wanted. Witcher wanted to root out and exterminate the monsters rampaging around these parts. During the time it takes to complete the contract, said Witcher will have a right to room and board in the Elderman's hut, cost deducted from final pay. Message from the Alderman of Lindenvale. Well, we're going to be heading over there in a minute, so yeah, we'll read that letter in a bit. Actually, nah, I should have read it then, but it's fine. Hello! I have stuff to sell you. Yes. What do you
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Okay. Yeah, as you can probably tell, I've been at this blacksmith many times to sell blackjacks and whatnot. And I'm going to do the same thing again. So, alright, so mace, yep, get rid of that. Don't need. The Viper Silver Sword, I guess I don't need that, but 20% bonus experience from monsters. But it's so weak. Ooh, Dwarven Axe. I'm going to leave that, because that might be interesting later. Princess Zinthea's Sword. Disglare. I think Disglare is just overall not as good as the other stuff I've got, so let's sell that. Then we've also got Erendite. I think that's kind of useful, maybe? We'll see. Forgotten Vransword. Yeah, that's good. Carabella. I think it's okay. Mahakaman. I think, other than the critical hit stuff, I think that's a lot weaker, so let's sell that as well. Novigrad longsword, and nah, I'm not gonna use that. We can sell this, definitely. Heavy mace. Right, so I can sell you. Witch Hunter sword. Yeah, you're good. Silverton sword, 28 armor piercing. Nah. And again, sell that. Alright. And I think we're into just the common secondary weapons now. So, maces, longswords, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go, that's better. Yeah, okay, cool. Oh, I do have some weapon repair kits. I should probably use those. I'll use them later. Farewell,
So
young dwarf. Now it is time for us to go back to the fast travel, and I guess if we're heading off to Lindenvale, we could probably talk. Nah, let's finish off the fist fighting contest first. Can always worry about the Elderman later on.
You know, Witcher, folk can say what they will. Me.
So you started talking to me and I was continuing to run away, so I didn't hear what you said. Sorry, peasant. All I got was, you know, Witcher. And then blah 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 blah. Alright, so fast travel. Come on, Geralt. You're not that encumbered. Alright, so we'll do Inn at the Crossroads. It's fairly close. Ooh. To cancel any potion's effect and lower toxicity, drink the white honey potion. Can't imagine that would be... Well, if it's poison, then maybe that's a problem. Alright, so... Fist fight. Around the back. Oh, they actually do it in the bar.
Best give Crow Perch a wine.
Okay. There we go.
Look to me like a fierce-fisted fighter, just right for our tournament. It's your chance to slap around some yokels, win some coin for the pleasure.
Yokels. I'm ready to fight. 35? Yeah, 35 will do.
One and all, hear this. Betting on the next brawl will begin in mere moments.
I don't have anything about this. Oh, hello, blacksmith. Nothing to back this up, but I would imagine that betting more money would make the fight more difficult. But again, he's level 9. I'm just gonna be very aggressive and just murder him if I can. There we go. I don't even know what a parry would look like in boxing. Ah, yeah, you know me.
He's the last bloke left to you.
And with a name like Fish Gulper, he could be a problem. Hello, blacksmith.
What's on your mind?
What's on your mind? Yeah, this is a very lively pub, I must say.
Not one of the barons,
Best give Crow Perch a wine.
Remember the times.
So, is there anyone of interest in here, or is it just all Bruno? Yeah, I remember you, Bruno.
Coal gatherers, tar burners, bark collectors.
Alright, let's see. Anything else?
He's an arse, not a baron. A bandit with sorry
Old
rabble for
man,
armed
peasant.
men.
Watch what you say, old man.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
what? I tell you.
Any of these, the Baron's henchmen. Well,
Well,
we made up after me murdering some of his dudes, so I think we're all good. Alright. Last but not least, Stan Fishgulper. We got Bacon Maniac here. Hello, Bacon Maniac. Thanks for joining the stream, by the way. How are you doing today? And we're going to go over to Lindenvale. Been enjoying a nice, relaxed Sunday morning stream. Just taking off, you know, clearing off some side quests and so on. We didn't actually level up a lot, but we got to level 11. I think we're close to level 12.
You witches are
And we should be at level 12 after I finish a couple more side quests, I believe. So, talk to the bookie.
What do they call you? Know how to fight?
Geralt. And yes.
Then enter the lists, my friend.
Enter the lists. I'm ready. Yeah,
Ready.
35 will do.
Let's fight.
Good folk. Fish Gulper's finally found a foe. Right here, right now, on the field of honor, he'll face none other than Geralt of Rivia, the Hammer.
Geralt of Rivia the Hammer. That's not a bad title, I must say.
Spare me a minute before the fight, master. Please.
Go on.
Cut of your mugs plain as day. What am I beside ye? I just want to live. These days, streams are bereft. No fish for me to gulp. And they's given a sack of flour to the winner. Show some pity. Take a fall for me.
No. No chance.
Not about to lose on purpose. If you want to win, you gotta beat me.
Like, I get you're in some hardship and that's why you're doing this, but no. Find another profession if you can. If it really bothers you that much not being able to have food, we can give you some food. Like, how long is a sack of flour gonna last you?
We might have known. The Witcher took Fish Gulper and fish ploughed his gob. Near warmed me heart to see him renovate his head. Time to face the sergeant, champion of these lands. You'll find him at Crow's Perch.
I was just there. Hey, Fishman. What's up?
Hey, Fish Gulper.
What do you want?
Take the coin.
I had to win, but I don't want your family to go hungry. Here, take the purse.
That's... Why, thank you, master.
You only gave him 5 coins, though. That's not a lot. Well, can I give him more, perhaps? Guilty conscience? No? Okay, well. Never mind, then. Oh, I can talk to the alderman. Hello.
Ye deaf? Be gone, you blasted mutant.
Ooh.
Where's all this hate for witchers coming from?
Straight to the racism.
I'll tell ye where. One of yous came here, ate his fill for 2 days while he thunked things over. Then he says he'd do us a favor and kill our monster. What's your price? I asked. But he said he wanted no coin, for he saw we'd none to offer.
What did he want?
So what did he want instead of coin?
Said for pay he'd take something I had but did not yet know about. Then he left, and here the door swung shut behind him. My lass started wailing. What's these tears? I asked. Oh, I can't bear it, she says. I'll kill the whoreson.
I see what happened.
Go on.
Fool girl wept that some beast was gonna kill the Witcher dead. Ye howling for a mutant, I said. Then she told me, Bugger had bewitched her with his evil eye, seduced her, and that were to be his prize. A Witcher's bastard.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Witches are sterile, so that doesn't work. And I found that out through a loading screen tip. So, yeah, witches are sterile.
If he's really a witcher, you don't have a thing to worry about. We can't sire children.
Thank the gods any more of yous and we'd be lost. But this one, he beguiled me daughter, rutted her neath me own roof. That I can't forgive.
Tell me where he is. Take care of this for you.
Yeah, we'll
Cemetery.
take care of this.
Went there to slay the monster. Hope the corpse eater guts that fornicated freak.
Witcher wannabe. Let's do this for a bit. Let's see. Witcher wannabe is a level 10 quest. Yeah, why not? Look for the charlatan in the cemetery. He rotted me lass in my own roof. Rotting seems like a weird verb for that, though. Oh, well. Good old ye old English. Well, it's not even ye old English really, because the ye is actually the thorn character, and that actually translates to a the sound, so th. So, alright. Corpse eater, corpse eater. Hello, hello. There was something there. Oh, is it just flowers? Yeah, Ranagrin. Bum, 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 bum.
Strange.
Strange. Footsteps. I swear I was just here to deal with a grave hag as well, you know.
Thank you. You came just in time.
You're not
a
a
moment more
fucking
and that
witcher.
gun would have filleted me like a flounder.
Actually,
Look at you.
Not sure I should have intervened. Your combat style, it's new to me. Should have just observed. Where'd you complete your training? School of the Snail? But then where'd you get your wolf's head medallion?
You're the real thing? A witcher?
Yes, I am.
What gave it away? That I didn't wet my trousers at the sight of one lousy ghoul? Answer the question. Where'd you get the medallion?
I bought it from a traveling peddler. Oh, the villagers are coming. Don't tell him about me, please.
Are you joking, my friend?
Monster slain! Oi, what's this? 2 witchers? We only hired 1.
There's only one witcher here, my friends.
Only one witcher here. This man's a charlatan. Travels from village to village cheating people.
No, it's not like that. I can explain everything I can.
Go ahead then.
A fraud. Oh, we've laws for this kind. Special punishments. Thank ye for exposing him, Master Witcher.
Take him to the village elder. He wants to have his punishment.
Ought to take him to the village elder.
Of course. Elder can decide what to do with the scoundrel. Last cheat came through. Fellow paying with shaved coins. We lopped his hands off.
I'm sure your elder takes care to make the punishment suit the crime. Ought to start by taking his sword, tossing his medallion in the fire. Farewell.
Like, what was your plan? You just wanted to be a witcher? Pretend like you could do that? But you were gonna get asked to deal with problems. That wasn't gonna work. Hey, look, level 12. Alright. Cool, alright. So that's another side quest done. And we can go back to Fists of Fury. I don't think I'll do racing quests on stream because it's just going to be racing. And Gwent, I think, will be if people specifically request to see Gwent. Yeah, so we'll see. Yeah, all those are done. And the treasure hunt, scavenger. Yeah, okay. So, Fists of Fury, fight the Sergeant for the Velen title. So we will need to go to our fast travel marker. Like so. And then we can have a fist fight over moonlight. Well, assuming the moon is out. A very pretty sunset, I must say. It's the Iron Tiger, it's the thrill of the fight. Standing up to the challenge of our rival. Alright, so off to Crow's Perch. There we go. Alrighty.
Got their asses whipped like a Novigrad whore. You surprised? They tried to dance with witch.
So where is the sergeant?
Time to water the horse.
Oh, he's actually in the castle grounds now. Have a look. Yep, he's in the castle grounds. Fair enough. Considering he's the sergeant of the guard of the Baron's henchmen, that does make sense. He's probably even maybe asleep at this point. Unless he's actually like the organizer for this underground fighting tournament. And if it says that there's a title for Velen, that would imply there are other titles for other places. But I can't imagine like a place like Oxenfurt having a fighting tournament, because that seems like it'd be so uncivilized. Okay, peasant. Bookie. There you are, Sergeant.
I'm ready.
Huh? Look who we have here!
What would the Baron think?
The Baron know this is how his men amuse themselves?
Baron knows all about it. Even bets in the fight sometimes.
I'm not surprised.
Like a dumb fuck, always loses.
Let's fight. Yeah, we'll do 40.
Alright, come to daddy.
And the question is, how high level is this sergeant going to be? Level 12. Just keep pummeling. Keep pummeling. You're not putting up a very good fight, Sergeant. Fist of the South Star. Good old Fist of the North Star reference.
What a fight! Let it be known by one and all that the Witcher has defeated the Sergeant and become champion of all Velen. Not at your fill, you'll find worthy pugilists elsewhere. Plenty of them in Novigrad, plenty in the Skelliger Isles.
Yeah, that makes sense. Ta-da! 80 crowns, lovely. Right. Let's see. So that's the Fist of that done. So, visit Triss in her house. Is that what we've got? And then Baron and Downwarren. So, let's see. It looks like these are both main quests to go for Ciri. Collect them all is for Gwent. Playing Innkeeps. Not really got any more contracts I can do. Let's have a look on the world map though. And on the world map, I think I saw a couple more exclamation marks for quests. I believe. Somewhere. Yep, there's one. So, next to Mulbrydale. So there's one. Then there's stuff in Oriton. Okay, we can go to Oriton next. Downwarren we're going to leave for a bit. This we are nowhere near that, so let's leave that for the time being. Any more? And north as well, but that's a bit further away as well. Because there's this whole area here we haven't even touched, even though there's apparently a stash here. But yeah, I think that'll be for another time, I think. So yeah, Mulbrydale and Oriton. And I think, yeah, let's do Mulbrydale first, because that might be a bit further out of the way, but could be a little bit more interesting. Who knows? I know. If anyone knows exactly how quests are generated by the notice boards, if you can let me know, I would be interested to find out, because I'm not sure if it's to do with like the time of day, like how much time has passed in between doing other quests. I mean, I imagine that, you know, contracts are set in stone, but for secondary quests it could be like, well, you need to do this first, you need to make sure the Baron has infiltrated Crookback Bog for more Baron side quests and stuff like that, so I don't know, I guess we'll see. Yeah, let me know, be interested to find out. Okay, so now we are on here. We're gonna go all the way up to Mulbrydale over here. Do 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 do. La 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 la. Alright, so Mulbrydale is going to be west of the village, so let's stick a marker there. Let's find out what's going on in the middle of the night. More bandits? More monsters attacking? Who knows? Although this looks a bit barren. I mean, it's like just open fields. There's some people here. Hello. God Chaplain, Priest of the Eternal Fire. Interesting.
What do you want?
Rejoice, for even a creature as depraved and base in nature as you can serve the glory of the eternal fire.
That sounds like something you want to get punched in the face for.
On the battlefield. Necrophages defile those not already rotting in mass graves. This is not right.
So why don't you do something about it?
Good deed for the day.
A handsomely profitable one, I might add. I know your kind don't work for free.
You are correct. I'll do it.
All right, I'll take care of it.
This will count amongst your merits. The more good one works in life, the more hallowed things are. Yes, splendid. Here are the holy oils. Dash generously and set alight, understood? I wish it to flare up to the sky, for the glory of the eternal fire and all that.
For the glory of Satan.
The bodies, where'll I find you?
I shall be near the bridge to Novigrad.
Near the bridge to Novigrad. Okay, so how many of these do we have? Alright, so one's fairly close. That one's fairly close as well. Okay, so let's head north, then make our way south. On the bridge to Novigrad I will be. Now the question is, am I going to get ambushed by any night wraiths or etc, etc? Can I see fire in the distance? There's something glittering, but I'm not sure exactly what it is. Must have been a trick of the rendering.
Yeah, sure stinks like a mass grave.
Yep.
Now for
lovely ghoul.
Hope they burn well.
Oh, I forgot I was using Igni. Alright, let's have some raw meat. There we go. Come on, ghouls. There we go, alright. Extract all the venom and blood. Loot as much as I want. There was another body, I think, over here. Yeah. Alright. $1,000 in oil. Now for a shot of Igni. Shaken, not stirred. Ta-da! Not exactly soaring to the sky, I don't think. Oh well. Right, one down. 2 more to go. So obviously religion and politics makes up a large portion of this game. So there's always the political interests of the black ones and the empire against the locals and whatnot. But the religion stuff is a bit more, I guess, nuanced in that it's like, oh, do you not fear the old gods? Are you not atheists, whatnot? I'm really surprised that people are so willing to die over it. And I know that seems silly considering what we know about the real world and religion, but even then it's like, really? You picked a fight with someone who just came up and said, stop vandalizing these things? Oh, no! Okay, I didn't mean to explode you, but it happened. Dog tallow. I don't actually even know what dog tallow is used for. But I won't.
Now for a shot of Igni.
Now for a shot of Igni. I would like it to be with Jägermeister and Red Bull. Alright, 2 out of 3. And 1 more. Oh, I never repaired my... like I said, I'll repair my stuff off stream, I think, because I don't think it'll break. Although I imagine it's fairly close to it. I would imagine. I'm surprised they give you like a red icon when you're below 50% endurance or durability on your weapons, because surely you're going to be playing a lot of the game with less than 50% durability. Dum, dum, dum. I'll slay like a dog. Help me. Help me.
Shit, one's still alive.
Still alive. This is my good deed for the day. I'm saving this peasant. Alright. One more dog. Ghoul. Excuse me. Thank you. Still alive? One more alive. I imagine it's very possible that these people that you try and defend could die during the battle. So. Loot. Hello.
It ain't that fucking priest, it's corpse eaters. I'm done with this damn town.
A priest?
Fucking priest.
We'd agreed to meet as usual, just a larger delivery. Good customer, I thought. Then they whipped out blades.
You're saying a priest is suspicious?
We still talking about a priest of the eternal fire?
I'd say so. Beat-stained pricks can't be trusted. This one had ordered premium-grade fistek from me 3 times, everything perfect. But the 4th, his man came at us with knives, sought to knock us out of trade. Shoved me in that ditch with the corpses. Must have thought the ghouls would take care of the rest.
And to make sure, he hired a witcher to burn the bodies, destroying the evidence.
A witcher? Meaning you? So what now?
Nothing. Didn't pay me to burn the living.
Oh, thank the gods it's true what they say. Though mutants, you live by a code.
Again, what was with the mutants? I mean, I understand that there's some weird stuff with the whole bloodline and witches being infertile probably is a big thing of that as well, but still, you don't need to just like outright say it like that. Oh well. So use Titus Gielis.
Now for a shot of Igni.
You might want to stand back, Titus. Just a... Ooh, let's get that. Just a hint. Yes, I didn't want to attack that target. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, return to the priest of the eternal fire. Let's do that, shall we? Let's see what little priesty boy's got to say for himself. Wonder how he'll try and spin that, actually. Be like, oh, clearly you were fornicating or, you know, you were dealing with a charlatan, and he would say anything you want to try and save his own life. And it's like, yeah, but why would he say this if he's not quite telling the truth? Like, he's the one with his life at risk, you are not. Come on, dogs, leave me alone. There you go. Good dogs. Oh yeah, I was mentioning it before. Dog tallow you get from wolves and dogs and so on. Still don't actually know what you use that for. So if anyone can let me know what dog tallow is used for, then that would be appreciated. Because then I can know, right, I can stop trying to pick all this stuff up. It's kind of almost an obsessive compulsive thing to not leave bodies that are lootable with loot on them. But then it's like a completionist thing of, yeah, I made sure that I've got all the ingredients I need, so to do that I just kill everything in my path and pick up everything that they drop. And as long as I'm not oh, person in distress, let's do our good deeds. I wonder who the person in distress is though. Ooh, careful. Big swings. Big burns. There we go. Put your bow away, man. Any more? Yep, there's Bandit. I really don't want to hit the horse, and I'm glad I didn't actually hit it. Although that is very unrealistic, because what you would do is you would go for the horse's legs and that would make them fall off. So... Alright. let's get over encumbered. Novigrad longswords. Magic item. Lots of loot. Lots of loot. Ooh, cage key. Unsent letter. What's this? My dear Helka, remember when you said, Isbor, don't you go robbing folk, the gods don't like it, and besides, only refugees on the roads these days, and they're even poorer than us? How were you as cross that I shirked working in the fields and didn't bring a scrap home to put in the pot? Well, you're gonna have to eat those words, my dear. Gobble them all up with a hearty slice of humble pie and some baked crow on the side. Yesterday we cornered this merchant, and not a Gors, Velen or Brenner man, but from Nilfgaard itself, you see. From the city of Golden Towers. Didn't speak much common, but enough so we could understand each other. He said he was carrying some goods to the Black One's camp. We took everything he had, and I'm telling you, Helcadaris, you've never seen so many crowns in your life. Nor could you ever hope to count that high. Now we're going to rough him up a bit more to make sure he hasn't hid some of his gold or goods. Once we cut off his thumbs, he'll spill the beans about any extra treats stashed in the soles of his boots. And once Mirko scolds him a bit, he'll tell us about the precious stones he's got sewn in the feed bag. Might tell us a great many such things of interest, in fact. You never know just what till you try. Tell the young guns Dar's going to be home soon, that'll he bring them toys and treats, and they'll eat so many honey cakes their tummy's going to burst. For you, Helka, I'll bring a silver necklace and brooch, because while you can be awful cruel at times, I still love you, you naughty bints. Okay, that's a bit weird to say, you can be awful cruel. Isbor. P.S. Throw on that nightshirt with the lace and red beads for my arrival and colour up your kisser somewhat. Oh, man. He sure knows how to sweet talk his wife. Oh, I can't actually talk to the merchant. Okay. Hello, merchant. No? Come out then.
Look from his stall by the bridge across the Pontar.
Oh.
Got goods for the army.
You're not an interesting person. You're just a merchant. Okay. Well, alright. Whoa, hang on. Bandit, hello. Whoa. Well, that got very bloody. Huh. Alright, well, he can sell me stuff later, I guess. Cool. I guess that was a undiscovered question mark on the map that I had not. Hang on, where is this priest? He said he was on Novigrad, wasn't he? No, he's still there. Just keep going a bit further forward. Hello, priest.
Well, Witcher, have you completed your task?
I have indeed. Why hadn't anyone burned the corpses earlier? Yeah, why you getting me to do the dirty work?
Why do you priests take an interest in the fallen so late?
The Church of the Eternal Fire's first duty is to the living. You've no notion of the work we did just after the battle.
So tell me.
The wounded needed tending, refugees, pastoral care. We had sermons to deliver, donations to collect.
Relieved to hear it. What would the people have done without you?
So, I took care of the graves.
So, took care of the graves. Interesting, actually. One of the corpses proved to be quite, well, alive. And pretty talkative.
What do you mean?
Fistech dealer. One of them survived. Had an awfully interesting story to tell.
Intriguing. I would purchase this story from you. For all time. Exclusively.
Don't take bribes. No. I don't think Geralt's moral code would do that. No thanks.
You can hire me, but you sure as hell can't buy me.
Ah, an impasse. Then it will be cheapest to kill you.
You're very cocky for this.
Witcher or not. Take him!
Like, I literally just did the thing that you asked me to. So, why are you trying this?
Pathetic.
I like the irony of the Priest of Eternal Fire being killed by Igni. Wow, 2 experience? You were nothing. Alright, well. What have you got? 210 crowns! Whew. Well, that was worth it. And now my other sword is getting low down. Alright, so that was Funeral Piles. There was one other thing I wanted to do, wasn't it? In Oraton, I believe. Just checking I didn't already pick it up. So, to Oraton, I would need to go to Hangman's Tree, I guess. To Hangman's Tree, skip all the way over to Oraton. Yeah, we'll find out what's going on there. Okay, okay. Dun, 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 dun. So, Priest of the Eternal Fire sounds like he's a member of a faction, but he seems to be doing things all by himself. So I wonder what the issue with that is. Like, is it a self-made religion of that guy on his own? Or is it an actual, real religion that is... Wow, you are still around! Jesus. No end of troubles. There we go. I was wondering what the horse was going to do. Alright, yeah, so the Priest of Eternal Fire. So you can always make stuff sound quite grand when you say it's of the eternal something. You know, adds a bit of grandeur to whatever it is you're referring to. But yeah, he seems to be like quite a loner. I mean, himself and 2 guards, is that it? Anyway, so Hangman's Tree, fast travel, and we'll skip over to Oraton. You can temporarily dampen a fire elemental's flames with the Ard sign. Okay, good to know, although I haven't even come across a fire elemental yet. And yeah, I already set that Witcher Senses option on the minimap. Very useful. Cool, alright, notice board. Scribbler, no. Scribbler needed. Scribbler for the writing or notices needed. Paying crops and victuals. Willers. Wow. Yeah, you definitely need a scribbler. Warning from the Nilfgaardians. Hark, good people. Nilfgaardians paid me a visit. Ordered me to tell the village they'll hang any man caught helping the Redanian army. Tried to tell them no one's seen a Redanian here since the times of King Medell. Well, they wouldn't hear it, so I'm hanging a paper with their warning all the same. Elderman. Man needed. God's almighty, I can't stand another minute of it. Every lass around has got a man save me, so if you're somewhat young and handy, able to plough a field and don't drink overly much, most importantly of all, in need of a wife, then come see Helander and we'll both find what we're looking for. Oh, Helander. Warning. Hark, went to the Crow's Perch to do a spot of trading, then bandits just spat on my mugs, then shattered them all against the ground out of spite, gave me a sound beating on a lark. Take counsel from my misfortune and stay damned far from that perch of miscreant Sama. Nursery rhyme. A lonely ear doth forest here, a hand with marks the lady hearts. Right. So, hang on. There's supposed to be a quest for that. Was there not a quest for that? Secondary? Of swords and dumplings? No, no. Huh. Weird. I guess try and find Helander if that was what was needed?
Hunger's turned this one pale.
Old woman? Peasant? What's going on?
Oh, cop in a field.
I asked her.
Cop in a
How do I
field?
get my lush to use his head? Ow! So she gives me an amulet.
Alderman?
Says he'll quench his thirst.
Old man? What's this?
Next.
Order the commander of the Nilfgaardian army group sent to camp. The residents of Claywitch and Oraton are hereby ordered to report to Wastrel Manor to perform labor for the Empire. Lists of designated residents and their assigned days of service have been given to the Aldermen. Those caught evading their duties shall be flogged.
Want a chat? No, with me. My head's a twirling with hunger.
Welcome to our ship.
Is it something to do with those people behind here? These are Nilfgaardian soldiers. Milan Noran.
What brings you here?
Hear about the contracts. What contract?
Saw your notice. Can anyone tell me about the monster?
I can. The patrol has been lost. Somewhere along the south shore of Lake Windammer. We must
Oh,
know
it's
why.
Windammer, not Windermere.
What makes this Witcher's work?
Some brickmakers live south of here. They call their village byways. Almost empty now. Many have run away. They speak of a monster which kills. Redanians do not patrol there. That would be foolish. And robbers do not attack Imperials. That would be even more foolish. This leaves one option. A monster. You must learn what happened to this patrol. The Empire places great value on the lives of its soldiers. To do this, learn well what happened. The reward will be proper.
Okay, let's talk about that reward.
Need more coin. Offer's not nearly enough.
Sure, you can give me an extra 100. So we get 50? Let's get 55.
This is close to reasonable. We might yet agree.
We might yet agree. 50?
This is close to reasonable. We might yet agree.
Maybe go down to 40?
This much we can pay.
There we go. That's better. I'll take care of it.
Deal. I'll see what happened to your patrol. Whether there really is a monster in Byways.
There is. I've seen it several times.
Good.
In fact, there's quite a lot of them. The mystery of the Byway murders. But yeah, I'm not going to be doing that. Because if it's a Witcher contract, it's level 22. And I'm level 12. So yeah, I'm not going to be doing that. So, wondering why there wasn't a quest that came up after reading the notice board in Norriton. Because it's not a treasure hunt, I guess. No, it can't have already been completed either. Weird. Alright, let's do character, and we'll level up my combat abilities once more. Thank you. World map, and I guess, let's see, any more. So Down Warren we're leaving for a bit. That is something we've not seen at all. We haven't even gone to Oxenfurt yet. Yeah, okay. Everything else requires crossing over the river. So yeah. Alright, well, I'm pretty sure I've cleared off all the quests, side quests that I wanted to take care of, other than the Baron, which I'm going to wait until I've been to Oxenfurt and see if I can try and find tomorrow. And I think that's probably a good place to end the stream for today. So, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can follow us at twitch.tv/RiggyRob. And you can also subscribe to us at twitch.tv/RiggyRob because we are Twitch affiliates. I just need to pick a save slot. Yeah, there we go. If you've missed any of our other streams, you can catch up on them on YouTube. So I'll just put the link for that into the chat now. We finished off Dark Souls recently. Woo! And we'll be replacing it with a new game. I'm not sure if we'll be streaming that tomorrow, but probably will. And I'm going to push Pimmsy towards playing Detroit Become Human, because I think she'll enjoy that a lot. And we can all laugh at her bad decisions and watch as she makes the main characters die and whatnot. So the next stream should be tomorrow at 9 PM UK time. If you go on our Twitch page and scroll down a little bit, you should see the schedule that is correct in your own time zone. So yeah, should be able to check them there. So yeah. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all next time.